Okay, now where do we have to actually head out? I'm so salty we couldn't just... Is it because our sneak level just isn't high enough? Is that really what's going on? Maybe that's it. Now where do we have to meet Saman Harbin? Leaving the island. His ship has been disabled. At the docks. Okay. Map. And I guess we go to these docks? Not the other docks. Alright, let's go for it. And let's just get out. Good news is, at least we're out. Bad news is, I really wish, you know, I was a bit more of a rogue, I guess, for that. It probably would have helped out, right? Just being a bit of a better rogue on there. Oh. And also, I forgot something that's probably very important. So there's a pirate. Okay. Before we run into this, I'm just going to go ahead and tweet the fact that I'm streaming. Because it's been a weird week and I've forgotten how to do quite a few things. Come on, come on. Boom. Okay, you know what? The whole day just apparently is not going well. So, Saman Harbin is literally the worst person ever. He's the worst person ever, period. That's it. Streaming at... I might as well say. I'll just say Baldur's Gate 2. Alright, so there we go. So, Saman Harbin, Harabian, is the worst pirate ever. What is this? Look now, boys. Looks like... I don't know where that accent came from. Looks like we've some volunteers to do some rowing on the ships, aye? So how about it, boy? You going to come and be a slave quietly, or do we have to rough you up a bit? Maybe you could just back off now and leave with your lives? I'm not looking for any trouble. Well, you found it now, haven't you? Enough yap, take him. You know what? Screw it. Let's take him out. Oh, we're fighting all of the pirates. Screw it, let's go. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. And you know what? Never, ever trust a pirate with the name Saman Havarian. Never trust that guy. You know why? He sucks. That's why. Okay, what else are we doing magical wise? Screw it, just magic missile him. Let's go. Oh, they have a mage! Corgan, throw the axe. They got a mage. Okay, boys and girls, they got a mage. Isn't that cute? They have a mage. It's adorable. Okay, we're running counter magic. And I love that, but you know what I want to do? I want to so badly just line up a Scorcher, like, right on this guy. Ha ha ha! I love that so much. Actually, hold on. Corgan might be able to get a lucky shot. Let's take on this guy, and... Actually, Corgan, stay on this guy. Mazzy, attack this guy. We're good. I love this spell so much! If you set it up right, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Love that thing so much. Okay, so she's currently hiding by herself. That's fine. Did she teleport? Or is she done? I think she teleported. Okay, no, it looks like she's done. Ah. We're going to have a very, very serious talk with Mr. Herbarian. Because from what I understand, Mr. Herbarian sucks. He's like Jack Sparrow, except he doesn't have the charm. Yeah, pretty much. He's like Jack Sparrow, except no charm. We managed to pick up a nice scimitar, so that's nice. But outside of that, I just don't know what else we're going to be doing. It's leather armor, scimitar, whatever, right? So, we took a wrong turn at the docks. Now, where's Havarian? We need to get out of here now. That's not Havarian. Is he guarding the pirate lords? Okay, nobody gets on the pirate lord ship. Where can I find the pirate lord? Okay, Jacob, we're going to have you 18 charisma, baby. What do you want? Nobody gets on the pirate lord ship. What if I offer you gold to just, look the other way? Look, I'm not supposed to speak to anyone. You can talk all day about whatever you want, but no one gets aboard the ship. That's all there is to say about it. Okay. I have a fantastic idea. Oh, there's Simon. We completely missed him. Bring Jacob to speak to me? Okay, whatever. Let's go.
There you are, my friend. Have you secured the sea gate for me? I'm eager to complete this Reginald.
Yeah, I got it.
Very good indeed. I've convinced the men on board that they should accompany me. They will ready the ship for launch.
We will be underway long before... What I mean to say is that the pirate lord will not arrive in time to stop us. That is whom I meant. In no uncertain terms, hurry, we must be away. I'm certain. God! Alright, cool. So it looks like we're going out to fight the pirate lord. This is why Simon Herbarian sucks. Just in case anyone didn't know, this is why Simon Herbarian sucks. Alright, let's handle this.
Oh, hell. I'll be below deck securing the...
You'll stand where you are, Havarian. You've gone too far this time.
I have wronged you in some fashion. I am dreadfully sorry. I was not aware of any offense.
Your petty words are wasted on me, Kerr. I've seen your like a dozen times over and buried them all. I am lord of this isle, and yet you have undermined my authority at every turn, trading falsehoods, cuckoldry, and now my ship suffers your touch. Well, in all defense, your girl was kind of... Your girl was cheating. You could find somebody else on this island. You are a very powerful man who deserves to be respected. You shouldn't be treated like that. I'm just saying, Desharik. Kill the scoundrel, Desharik. His mouth will spew nothing but lies. You enjoyed those lies. Your mouth is no better. How else would we have got the gate horn if not by taking your company again? Oh. The Desharik, dear, you know my feelings for you. Madam, you are raving. Oh, ditch pig. I have never heard of that insult before, but alright. I'm gonna save it. Oh, he's not gonna... He killed her.
You have brought me to the brink of madness, Simon Havarian, and now I will repay you.
Sir, you must believe that I am totally sincere when I say, Jacob, get him. Your lackeys will not save you. So, Havarian is such... I hate him, but I love him at the same time. This dude is just brah. Just brah. This is disgusting. But you know what? It's okay.
Yes.
because I'm slightly entertained by this.
Be quick with it.
He, as a person, is terrible. But you know what? Okay, we managed to at least catch a couple people. Now it's a full fight. Imoen needs to back up. Our girl needs to run, and Corgan go nuts on this guy. We don't have to worry about the ones who got caught. We just have to worry about everyone else. Magic missile on him. Chromatic orb on him. Holy cow, what did she do with the chromatic orb? He just died that quick? Good lord. Like, hold on, what was the effect? Pirate takes 3 damage from Nira. Pirate takes 3 damage and 4 damage from Imoen. How did that guy just immediately fall to pieces? That was kind of interesting. I would like to know more about that. You will live to regret this. As for you, Jacob, I know you are not one of my henchmen, and I should not order you about so. As much as I do not want to give it up, I have possessed this blade too long. It is yours to cement our friendship, payment for a battle well fought, and for many more to come. If you wish, though, I would prefer gold. Nonsense, it's a fine blade, and you are more than deserving. I will take no answer other than this. Now, let us cast off and go. You are free.
The seas are calm.
Ah!
The voyage is tense, and Salem spends much of his time below decks. He acts as though he expects some great tragedy, and that by avoiding you, he can escape its influence. The course he has set is true, though.
Okay.
I think you will make the mainland in a few days. On the 4th morn, a ship is spotted to the east, and a visibly shaken Seaman orders a change of course. The winds are against him, however, and the other vessel makes steady and remarkable progress towards you.
That's not good.
Seaman grows increasingly nervous, and rightfully so. The ship looks odd, and you swear it may not even be resting upon the water.
Oh no.
Inevitably, it pulls alongside and reveals a crew like no other. Seaman orders everyone to have weapons at the ready.
Okay, let's see.
All right, men, prepare yourselves to be boarded. All weapons ready.
Don't worry, Jacob. I'm sure this won't be any trouble at all. Are those Githyanki? Yeah, no trouble at all. We're being boarded by Gish. Well, Gith. I give up. I can't go on. There's no point. I must... They are getting magically destroyed. This is wild. Well, we've been boarded. No, something's going on, Seaman.
The Yankee demand. You have the relic of holies.
What?
Pardon? I am sorry, but I do not know what you are talking about. Speak clearly, that I might understand.
Okay. I feel as though we're going to have to stab Mr. Herbarian. Do you know why? I know why the Githyanki are after us. He got a great gleaming sword. The Githyanki are known for using silver swords, is what they're called. I believe they're silver swords. And they are given 1 silver sword per Githyanki. It's not just like a status symbol, it's really a part of their lives. It's a big part of their lives. They're a warrior culture. And Bodhi gave, or Irenicus for that matter, it was probably Irenicus that gave Bodhi the sword and then handed it to Mr. Havarian. That sword is being tracked down by the Githyanki because they would like it back. And Havarian gave us the freaking sword. So he pawned it off on us. That is... You are a rogue among rogues, sir. We should have stabbed you when we had the chance. Understand. We see all that you do, Seymon Harvaren. You have trespassed and taken what is not yours. Please, the name is spoken with more of a flourish and a good deal less spittle. Your name will be spoken with blades for tongues. Oof. Always stab first. True, you always get stabbed first. You took the relic of holies. We will follow as we must. How you doing, Malurchus? Now, who would be foolish enough to steal from the Githyanki? If that is what you are, you know exactly what they are, because you stole it from them. I plead innocence, and demand you search me that I might prove it. Search all aboard if you wish. That's because we have the freaking sword. That is the intent, inside and out. Oh, snap. Not too bad. I did not stream yesterday, so I'm trying to catch up today. And then I already have the episodes from last week cut up, and I'm throwing it up. Yeah. It's vaguely reminiscent. Is there like a feeling of deja vu? Like you've been here before, slightly? Just maybe? Yeah, this is just nuts. It's crazy. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm just... I don't know. I'm hoping, like... Dang, man. Yeah, I'm guessing this is what I got to look forward to, man. Every single one of them may just be exactly like this. I just hope like something in the group like dynamic of the country like changes. I forget what it's called, like our group consciousness. Like just something gets a little better, but I'm not really holding my breath, I guess you could say. Search if you must, we delay our journey needlessly. Now, Jacob, you'll have to trust me on this matter. I will provide for all those concerned. Search away, Captain. You'll not find any such object on me. Although, I don't know about these ruffians on deck. I don't like the look of them. Give them a thorough look. Just providing for those concerned. My apologies, Jacob. The blade belonging to the Githyanki is aboard. Detection does not lie. All will perish for this insult. But you can search and take the true thieves. Take the whole crew if you must. Oh no. You getting jacked up too. That's not right. And then you've responded, I've lived here for the plus. When did you move here? Because what? You've been here since you were a child. You've been here for like 30 years? That's nuts. And I'm sorry that has happened to you. 1983. Okay. So, wow. So it's very possible you have been a resident of this country longer than whoever is checking you has been alive. That's jacked up. But you can search and take the true thieves. Take the whole crew if you must. Really, Havarian? Examples must be set. None must tempt such a crime again. Destroy them all. This just isn't a good 10-day. Oh, okay, we got magic fight. All right. 38 years, yeah. So you may very well be older than whoever was checking you, or you have lived here longer than whoever was checking you has been alive, which is nuts. Haste on, everyone. We're gonna fight. Mr. Havarian needs to get... Can I hit him with magic missile? I don't know. Hey, Anarch, what's up? I decided to see what Mr. Havarian had to say. It was not good at all. We've added another gentleman to our list of people we need to jack up. I'm trying not to use anything too crazy. We'll use chain lightning on them and see how that works out. Also, how you doing, Anarch? We also need to hit this breach. Never trust a rogue. Never trust a fighter wizard, Anarch. I think that's what we've really learned here today. Okay, he dropped... Oh! Prepare to abandon ship, she takes on water? Sogwin board us? The ship is doomed? Ready yourselves for the water. This would be my cue to leave. Farewell, Jacob, good luck! Dude, screw you. Do we even have the item? Yeah, we do have the silver sword. We have the tip, we have the blade of the silver sword. We don't actually have the, hilt. Ooh. Okay, what is this? This is the Tremere that you were playing, or the person who was playing or hiding among the Tremere? If I'm correct?
What?
Yes?
Back to the ship.
Wait, you're going back to the ship? So you guys... Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, let's go. So it's kind of looking like we're screwed. Just gonna put that out there. I really did, you know, kind of want to, you know, take the I love how that's drawn.
Least of your worries.
Look at
The
that.
entire vessel quickly lists to one side.
Ooh, you're Malkavian?
Below decks violently
Ooh.
shifts. There is no chance to make for a lifeboat, and you are thrown overboard, left gasping for air in an undertow you cannot escape. Pressure builds, and you are pulled deep, and you wonder if your last sight will be the disappearing Saemon Havarian, fleeing through some magical means, saving his own skin as always.
Special Agent Francis Dale Tethers. I do not get the thumbs up. Although when you like mention it, most likely I will like facepalm and go, oh my god. Malarches, would you happen to get any of the references? That looks so cool. There's a part of me that wants to pay for art like that. But then there's another part of me that wants to spend like the next couple of months like doing drawing streams and going from MS Paint, from like stick figures to that. That just looks awesome. That looks amazing. And we got caught. So also, who do the Shenagwan follow? Like, is there a specific god? I know about the Kuatoa, but these guys I got nothing on. Captain Ferritalis is okay. Shuri. What? Sharkmen? I've heard of these creatures, Shogwen. I think they are called evil monsters that raid the coasts, but I can't understand what they're saying. NCIS? Okay. Maybe it's NCIS. It's been a while since I've seen NCIS. Also, the question is which NCIS? But I'm guessing the original NCIS. Okay, so what are they looking for from us? I also like the fact that our ranger helped fill in some gaps for us. You got an ad for my stream? Okay. It's alright if you skipped it, Malarchus, that's fine. Recently, they've been doing a couple things on Twitch. They've been adding like a bunch of like new, you know, you can do this or you can do this. Like I can just set for ads and other things to pop up every however when. So maybe I'll take a look at that after the stream. And just be like, not during streams. Let's try that. Okay, so we do have the captain now. Oh! Tony Francis. Okay. Tony Francis. So, can it understand me now, High Priestess? It must be able to understand. The king awaits. I heard you the first time, Philatius. And yes, I have called on Sekola to grant these beings the ability to understand our tongue. Francis York Morgan. Okay, you got me on that. Give me 1 second, Anarch. Oh, Deadly Premonition. Okay. I have heard of it. I never played it. And hold up. Are they trying to do a second Deadly Premonition? He's a schizophrenic FBI agent who excels at profile. Okay. Cool. I kind of got to check out Deadly Premonition now. And also, I will be right back too. So I can go ahead and grab my phone charger because my phone is about to die. But hold up, let's go into this. Also, Anarch, for you to use the gentleman's name as namesake for your character, how good is Deadly Premonition? Because that actually sounds really interesting to check out. The ability to understand our tongue, okay. So, it understands, High Priestess? Is it dangerous to us? Shall we be forced to color it? The surface beings are varied in their ways, Philatius, but they are quite intelligent. You can, I am sure, speak to the creatures directly. It was released this year? Ooh. Okay, so they got a second one out. I might have to check that out then. Sounds intriguing. So is it just like, well, it's called Deadly Premonition, so he gets a premonition of kind of like a murder scene? How does that exactly work out? My apologies, Captain Ferretilis. Fear Latius. Fear Latius performs well as protector of our Shockfather's temple, but has little experience with your kind. I am sure that must come as a shock to you after your recent harrowing experience. You must brace yourselves, soft ones, for your journey gets no easier. Oh, she called us soft ones. This is probably not going to be great. Janky, it's very... So it's very Twin Peaks? Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, Twin Peaks is nuts. And that sounds pretty dope. I will have to take a look at it. Janky and bizarre, I really don't have a problem with, as long as there is a good story that will keep me guessing and draw me in. I will love it to death. Because sometimes janky games are a ton of fun, and sometimes there are janky games with no story that are just jank for the sake of jank, and that's just like, eh. But that sounds pretty dope. High Priestess, we must take the surface beings before the king. He commands it. In good time, I can't pronounce this shark dude's name. Allow them to gain their bearings and discover why we have brought them here. Otherwise, they may resort to hostilities. No, that must not be allowed. Indeed, Sekola has spoken of these ones, so let us treat them not as prisoners for the banquet table. Let us instead make them welcome. I shall introduce myself to you. I am Senitili, Royal High Priestess of Sekola, and you are in the City of Caverns, one of our most ancient places. You are fortunate, surface dwellers. In the normal course of things, creatures captured from the Sunlands, they call it the Sunlands? Oh, that's awesome, would be dinner for our plate. This once, however, is different. Sekola has told of your coming in an ancient prophecy, and I have scryed that you are whom the Shockfather speaks of. Everywhere we go, it seems this happens to ye, Jacob. Well, let's just be fine. But if we be herded near one pot or kitchen, I'll start flinging me axe just so ye be warned. The most exalted king... No, it's not happening. Calls for the presence of the prophesized ones now. But there is time for you to ask questions, if you have the desire. Okay, before we ask questions, I will snatch up my phone charger. Was weird, unconventional character. Mystery of Druids? Anarch, you have so many games that I have not seen, and that intrigues me. Because I feel like you were definitely more ventured in a lot of games. So Mystery of the Druids? What would you give Mystery of the Druids? I can see you're very high on Deadly Premonitions, which I gotta check out. But Mystery of the Druids sounds interesting. Is it, I'm guessing like a murder mystery game? Because it sounds like someone just found, like, druids having killed someone in the woods, and then they're supposed to figure out what's going on in this, like, random city. And I will be right back. Let me just get my phone charger. Okay, we be back. Alright, we be back. But yeah, that also sounds like a very intriguing game. I know someone was trying to convince me of, what was it? Pathological games? I forget. I know that there's another person on YouTube who's doing Let's Plays of them. And I think they were called Pathologic, or maybe the developers behind it were Pathologic. There are apparently a bunch of endings, and the games are very, very intriguing. Now, the most Okay. The most exalted king. Yeah, I can't do it. Calls for the presence. Are there any questions for us to ask? What manner of creature are you? Your kind has many names for us. I believe we are called the Sea Devils, or Eelkin, the Angulians, although I believe the Merman word is most prevalent. Sogwin. Sahagin. Okay. We are raiders of the shores and hunters without equal, surface man. We please the Shark Father with our ruthlessness and our cunning. As I said, you are lucky to live, and it galls us that the prophecy calls on surface dwellers to aid us. Okay, what's the prophecy you speak of? I'm kind of intrigued about that. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's actually kind of intriguing. Um, oh, snap. I That sounds awesome. That sounds like a movie. Because the whole basic premise of a guy who is on the case to find out who the serial killer is, then catches the wrong guy, and then they still continue. That's a very interesting premise. Because the initial investigations already happened. Now he has to go back, and he has to go through previous clues, what led him up to believe this guy. That's really cool. Mm-hmm. So Pathologic is great. It's kind of a remake, but also a sequel. That sounds interesting. I just remember there was one game where it seemed like they were in, like, what? I don't even know how to describe it, right? There was one where it seemed like there were gods or evil gods and goddesses in these weird, strange worlds. And then there was another one that seemed to have like a whole, I was going to say a whole Rosebud Citizen Kane feel. Because I remember seeing like one ending, it involved like a freaking snow globe, or they were trapped in something by someone. It was just, it's kind of weird. I'm sure that they would be intriguing, but I don't necessarily know if I would be down for them. I just remember the guy who played them seemed to enjoy it. Oh, he was put on the case instead of the guy who screwed up. All right. So he has to go through how the other guy screwed up and try to legitimately solve the case. All right. That's intriguing. Spoiler, the whole town's in on it. Or probably not. Also, I wonder if he has any interaction with the guy who screwed up. That'd be kind of interesting. Alright, so the prophecy. Sekolah visited the city of caverns long ago. All raised their arms and rejoiced of the great shark song, filled our hearts. I love these guys. If they weren't chaotic evil, I would pet them. Sekolah told me of a time when City of Caverns would be no more. He also told of signs that would precede the arrival of surface dwellers in the depths. Sekolah said these surfaces would be all that stood between City of Caverns and destruction, and we would do well to watch for them. We, Sogwin, as you call us, have watched and waited from our temples here in the city. The signs have come, Surface Man, and now you are here. You have come, and the city of caverns does indeed stand on brink of destruction. You will save us, as Sokola has promised. Okay, so Captain is probably going to have to fill us in on what exactly is going on, because she's kind of... Like, I don't hate how she's going about it, but she could go about it a little differently, I feel. The Exalted One will await no longer. We must bring the surface beings to him quickly, lest we be punished. Alright. Ah, okay. Alright. Intriguing. But I gotta check this out, though. Are there any other games that maybe I might want to check out, Anarch? Because it's just like a cool idea. The killer was not found, so you're going to have to at least look into things. And then... So the guy who was originally caught died in jail. Which might... Did he know anything? And then Pathologic, I'm gonna have to check it out again. Because maybe one day I might be crazy enough to go through an entire Let's Play. But I don't know about that. I've been avoiding Let's Plays as of late. Okay, the most honored king will not punish us. But we must hurry. Convince the king of her views in my absence. Okay, so it sounds like we have some political strife. So, Surface Man, you've heard me tell of the prophecy and your role in it. Will you see the king of the Sogwin? Or will you struggle? Oh! Will I struggle? I will not save an evil race such as yourself. You shall release me or die. We're not on that paladin. Let's just ask a couple more questions. There's no time. Well, alright, we're going. We're going. At once, most sacred one. I shall also bring the equipment collected from the sunken ship. If they pass the test, they may have any of the things that I found. If we pass the test, jeez. Alright. I'm guessing the king is...
Most honorable Ixothitopal, at your command.
I'm guessing the king is the purple guy? Or the one with the purple fins?
And these. These are the strange creatures from the surface. These are the ones you claim the mighty Sekola has promised us?
I pronounced his name right! Hey! I'm at least happy I did that. So, I love how the king sounds. Like the voice work there is just fantastic. I don't know why I expected him to be a little bit, like, more bubbly. But I dig it. So, yeah, we're here, you know, we kind of got stuck here, but what's up? They are most honorable one. The leader amongst them here is what I believe they refer to as a half-orc? It seems most strange. They have no scales. Look how small and puny their teeth are. Really? Really? Oh, okay. This is your first cross-cultural exchange. All right, it's fine. Go ahead and make fun of my teeth. I'm not gonna, judge you for it. You must kill it, most exalted one. They should not have remained alive. You must kill them, sacrifice them to the Shockfather. Apologies for the crazy accents as well, Anarch. I really do actually need to sit down and try to get good at voices. This is kind of all over the place. So you keep telling me, Baron, shall we turn away a gift of Sekola? Do you think then? The surface creatures are not sent by Sekola. Most exalted. They are not the ones spoken of in the Shockfather's prophecy. Well, what could you, seriously sit down and tell us the actual prophecy? The logistics of it? They're nothing more than spurious beasts that have fallen into our lap. I love how usually we see this from the human's perspective, but we are now being treated like just strange, wild creatures by the Sogwin. Oh, that music doesn't sound good. I can dig it though. We should sacrifice them and feed. Oh, this sounds like Jaws. We should sacrifice them and feast upon their meat. Oh? No, most honorable. The signs were clearly seen. All has come to pass as Sakola has foretold. Not all the signs have come. I do not see what I wish to see. I see only what Sakola has shown me, and these are the saviors of the city of caverns. I really gotta look up the god that they follow and see what's going on here. So he. Okay, so the king is laughing, which I don't really enjoy because he does not seem too vested in saving his kingdom. We have a disagreement, do we? The high priest and consort of my baron. Okay. Contest the belief of my own priestess, does she? So the high priestess and consort of my baron contest the belief of my own high priestess. That's an odd sentence. All right. Does she? I do, most honorable one. Oh, okay, I get it now. So does it? She does. It is as we have been trying to tell you. These creatures are no more worthy than a meat crab meant for consumption and nothing. Oh, Mazzy. Do we have to listen to this? Do they think we don't understand that they're talking about eating us, barbarian? No, do not listen to them. They're sent by Sakola, I swear. To refuse them is to pledge the city of caverns to its destruction. Okay. Oh, I shall be the judge of that. Oh yes, I most surely shall. He's just... I want to stab him right now. What do you think, half-orc? Yes, you. Do you think you are more worthy than a sea crab? Do you think you are more who the prophecy speaks of? I could be. I'll help if I can. No, I don't. I would sooner slice you open than help your evil kind. Yes, I am. Killing me would be a mistake. That's a rogue response. Okay. Ooh. So we're gonna go with number one. It could be. I will help you if I can. Ah, well, that sounds promising. I wasn't aware we needed such help, but you never know when a tasty half-orc might come in handy. Ah, Jesus. I don't suppose either of the most favored priestesses will change their minds. He. Is he really, like, pitting his main chick against his side chick? Or is this like a battle of two side chicks? I really would like to know more information on this, but, you know, our necks are kind of on the line here. Relinquish their position in this arbitration, perhaps. Oh, most certainly not. No, most honorable. Okay, so you're willing to sacrifice our necks, but not yours. All right. I didn't think so. So be it. We shall decide this with a challenge, we will. Although not a challenge between our dear priestesses. That would solve nothing. We wish to see if these surface beasts are truly the ones the Shark Father has spoken of. Yes. So, I shall offer them the chance to prove their power. Well, half-orc, will you take this challenge? Will you fight a creature of my choosing? A slave from the surface and see if you survive? That's rude. Yo, what's good, Malarchus? How you doing? Apparently... we were betrayed. We were caught by Sogwin. I can pronounce their god, though, Sakola. I can pronounce that, and apparently there's like a duel between the king's priestess side chicks. We're either of the prophecy, or we're not of the prophecy and should be eaten. So the king is just laughing his butt off right now, where his scales? I don't know if Shogwins have butts. But anyhow... But anyhow, this is gonna suck. We're going to have to fight someone. Also, what's up, Anarch? Let's see. Jesus, Anarch. That's nuts. Well, just a Salubri showing up in general is kind of nuts. But wow. But the Nosferatu Anarch leader was murdered, which is kind of crazy as well. And corrupted by Iscariot. Yeesh. Okay, the phosphorus rounds are always useful. Yeah, your character died a hero. Good stuff. That's just... That's wild. And a hidden Salubri, and also all of that. Kind of backdealing. I'm glad you were able to stop him, though. What the heck is this? Oh, Jesus. There's actually a pronunciation guide? Hold on. Let me listen to the pronunciation guide so I can say this appropriately. Okay, Sogwin. Thank you very much, Malarchus. And that's the daughter of the person who created it. Yo, dope. It's kind of wild. Rotsy. Yeah, whatever species, race, whatever that you feel like calling them, it depends, apparently, on whoever. And there were also Tremere running around making gargoyles. That's wild. It actually sounds like you had a dope ending for everything, Anarch. So here's the question. Does that mean actually, that does sound like the ending of a campaign. Or are you guys going to have like a season 2? And then I don't know what you would play after that. Because that character actually sounded pretty dope. But hidden Salubri within the Tremere. It's kind of nuts. It's also the best play. No one would ever think to look for a Salubri there. No, I've never listened to Kevin Samuels. We're going to ask him, and if we refuse, then you are not the only one, then you're not the ones the prophecy tells of. That would make you intruders, and intruders die. Oh yes, they certainly... What the... Okay, this king is nuts. But my colleagues and I are in need of healing and rest. Some of us were wounded during the battle of the ship. Sekola demands perseverance, strength, and self-reliance, but not stupidity. The priestess shall heal you before the fight, surface half-orc. But rest you shall not get. We dislike sorceress power here, half-orc, and you shall have no time to study them. Healing should be more than sufficient. So then, do you agree, my tasty half-orc, or do you refuse? Well, we're kind of screwed. I guess we agree. Excellent, excellent. Sport for us all. Take them away and let us see what they do against our freakish surface slave. Ah. Sogwin are nuts. Oh! That's an Etten. That's fine. They just got us fighting an Etten. He is really a dating guru? I'm good right now. I was gonna say you ever seen David Goggins? But I'm gonna shut up about that. That's interesting. I was gonna say, what's going on with this gentleman? Yeah, that's quick. It's not about me dating. It's about dating in general. What's he even saying? What are his hot takes? Congratulations, my wondrous little half-orc. You are indeed a mighty specimen, and the one sent to us by Sokola, I might add. No, most exalted, you cannot be serious. Oh, stop complaining, Baron. You, a high priestess, lost the challenge. That's too bad. There's no need to go on whining about it. Time to take her away for Whoa! He's sacrificing her? Try not to get caught in Sokola's teeth. I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that. I see, of course, most exalted. So it sounds like this dude's crazy. This is a crazy king who is going to ruin everything.
Now that that little dispute is over with, perhaps we can get down to real business, eh?
So, this guy right here, he is mad with power. This is kind of crazy. And also, only 2 are conspiring. Okay. Good. Oh, you got a new Lasombra? Well, good stuff. Good stuff with you. Oh, you just opened up with Diablerie like that? Because they snitched. Snitches don't get Diablerized. That's how that works out, I suppose. Now that character's Sheriff of Seattle? Jesus. Well, alright. That's pretty cool. Will you be using said sheriff in future campaigns, perhaps? Dang, just opened up with Diablerie. That's nuts. What? She is Lasombra? Okay. Yeah. So maybe sheriff in the future? Or wait, hold on. Wait, is the rat now sheriff of Seattle, or is your Lasombra now sheriff? I think you're Lasombra sheriff. Yeah. If you run a future, you will? Alright, cool. That's pretty dope. I agree with that. You should definitely use her in the future. Just, Jesus, she opens up with Diablerie. That's wild. She's a sheriff that does not play. And yeah, Malarchus, that's kind of wild. Because you have a dude giving advice about dating, and now he's like slid into a married woman's DMs. It's kind of wild. But then again, there's a lot of people who hop on the internet, give everybody else advice, and then they don't listen to their own advice, or they just do some other stuff. And your character's the sheriff. All right. Yeah. And your character is now the sheriff, which is dope. Just, that scares me. Okay. Well. Does he talk about the ideas of having a side chick? No, that's... Yo, you mean Malarch is like that Birkin bag thing? You might not have heard about that. Let's continue for a second before I bring up that Birkin bag. No, most exalted one. As long as prophesized ones with the rebels, they will have served the purpose Sokola intended. Sogwin. The rebels, that's right. And here I was on my coral throne forgetting all about those rebels. That is an excellent task, to set these surface dwellers on. So, if I may speak, most honorable one, as to the Stark Father's intentions. Eh? Are you still here? Didn't I just have you sacrifice? No, you just had the other one sacrificed. Oh, how disappointing. Well, I suppose you can speak then. I urge you not to listen to the Baron. He would have you destroy the rebels, then there's a far greater need for them in the City of Caverns. Okay, so what's going on with the City of Caverns? Our numbers dwindle. You have exiled many. The hatcheries are barren, and there are too few females. In short, our bloodline... Whoa, what? I know our father Ball, might have a Sogwin ball spawn out there, but nah, bro. We need these rebels to join us and add their blood to our... Nope. I see what you're saying. Oh, yes, I do. We should have the rebels and his army join us. In principle, the Drow and the Illithids take more each year. I have no wish to retreat to the depths. But no, I'd rather have the rebels' heart. But... Excellent decision, your king! I thought you would like that, my baron. But I am not doing it for you. The rebel will invade with his army and exiles if he isn't stopped, It comes down to you, surface half-orc. I'm sure you have no wish to help a race such as us. But if you have no objection to killing a few, then hunt down the rebel leader for me, half-orc. Bring me his heart, and I shall reward you with great riches. We'd best be careful, Jacob. I don't know how much I trust this king to remember we're supposed to be rewarded and not eaten, Your kind does not object to sorcery. We have collected much that is magical during our raids. You are welcome to all if you bring me his heart. Oh, like, are you going to write that down on a piece of paper? Remember that? So what do you choose? Who's the rebel and where can we find him? Oh, this particular one is a former rival of my position that I sent away years ago. What was his name again, my baron? Prince, Exalted One. Right. You can find the rebels outside the city. He should be no match for one as powerful as you, my little half-orc. Can we maybe negotiate a peace? Well, I don't want peace. I want his heart. You're the chosen of Sekola, after all. And the rewards would be magnificent, I can assure you. Okay. Can't fight the rebels, if I'm a prisoner. Prisoner? You're chosen of Sekola, my little surface half-orc. You have been sent to us by the prophecy. After we're done, you can wander off on your way, rest, rearm yourselves, whatever it is that you surface people enjoy doing, I suppose. Soon you'll leave the city and kill the rebel prince, saving the City of Caverns, as the prophecy foretells, and I shall reward you with great riches. Until that time, you will have the free run of the City of Caverns. Go where you wish, my good. But most honored one, I wish to let them loose in the city. They are doing us a great service, my baron. I want everyone to treat them like oddly colored, small-toothed, skinny fellow Sogwins. Yes, like that. Yeah, we're good. I will find the rebel. Good. The less rebels running about, the better. You shall save the city and be rewarded. Everybody will be happy. Except for the prince. And then you will be free to go off to the Underdark, if that's where you're headed, unless you'd care to try the oceans again, my little half-orc. But off you go, chosen ones. I desire meat now, and the king always dines in private. Before you leave the city, surface beings, come to the temple and speak to me again. I can tell you things that will make your job much easier. Yes, our priestess shall tell you how to gain access to the rebel camp. The rebels are locked away with magic, Go now and destroy them. Okay, so who is thinking that this dude is kind of a little crazy? Well, more than a little crazy. I think this guy's nuts.